Hey yo, fiends and friends! Hi! Everybody's has sound this time, I promise. Hello! And your horrible DM forgot to pull up music again, so she's gonna do that real quick.
Idiot.
And everyone's probably gray right now, but I know it's fine. I'll fix it in just a second. Son of a bitch, was it Jade? Was it was it perchance Jade?
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps it was Jade. Okay. There we go. Oh, I got shot. Okay. Dragon. I've acquired the dragon. Hello, Jade. This is for you. It's eating one of my d20s already. Don't worry, I only have like 34 more. Okay. So.
How many ruples does Jade have?
Probably too many.
34,000 ruples?
I don't think they have 34,000. But
you start feeding every single day. You have you don't have to start using Google.
No. But at the very top there we have a bear. Say hi, bear. Or that, like you usually do. We have a Jerry. Say hi, Jerry.
At the age of 14, I was born without a face.
What? Oh, okay. We have an Alex below that, kind of. He's okay.
Alex adjacent.
Alex adjacent. And then we have a boogla 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 at the bottom. Yay!
Oh, that's a good number right there.
We're back.
Oh, 4K.
We're back. We've had a little break ski. Alex, you look like you're seeing God right now.
My rolls have gotten lower and lower every time I've done that.
Jeez, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't make noise.
Wait, we have a roll dice demand.
Yeah, we do. So you could technically roll in the chat if you want to, but that feels excessive. But let me pull our map back up for us real quick because I was fucking with some stuff. Whoop-boom. You know, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna tell you a story. Last we left off, our group was heading to Marvine, civilians in tow, in order to escort Tavini Pinktoe back home. Cresting the hill on their way to Marvine, looking back on Soadana, they noted that it appeared almost entirely devoid of any signs of life, aside from the growing swarm above the city. Moving on, they discovered a cart had apparently been attacked and crashed into a tree on their path. Upon further inspection, they discovered a man within, barely hanging on to life, begging for the group to end it for him. Seemingly not wanting to live with the curse of lycanthropy, the group obliged, with a fighter named Florinius gently granting his wish. While Honey Hills gave him the most appropriate funeral that she could. Continuing onward just a few hours outside of Marvine, the group heard the sounds of an argument and struggle up ahead. With the super combo move of Honey Hills turning into a sugar glider and the most glorious of throws from a fighter named Florinius, Honey Hills was able to scout up ahead and saw that the group had captured a family and looked as though they were focusing on harming the father. After some discussion, the group decided to try and pass by with the civilians. However, getting close, they discovered that this family was a family of werewolves. Apparently, the evening before, they had attacked this group, and the leader of the group was seconds from taking the life of the father's payback, sending the mother and child to Kitsador Tower. Honey Hills decided to step in, attempting to calm the leader. However, this unfortunately triggered the rest of the travelers to attack. During the fight, the group witnessed a couple of firsts from each other. Trent Ferry seemed to momentarily fly at the beginning of battle. Tice seemed to self-immolate, yet cause no harm to himself. And a fighter named Florinius spent the time essentially decimating the whole opposing squad, one by one. In the end, Honey Hills freed the father, who in turn saved his family and landed the final blow on the last man standing who was attempting to flee. Upon regrouping, the party spoke with the father, who thanked them and claimed they'd be heading south to Yesho Woods to attempt to lie low for a while. They also learned that his family claimed to keep themselves under lock and key during the blood moons, which they somehow found themselves out of that captivity, though they don't remember how. This is where we will pick back up. The party, now surrounded by the carnage of the battle, and the civilians they were escorting slowly beginning to return from their hiding places. What would you like to do?
Did we finish looting the whole scene? I don't remember.
Nah.
No.
We pretty much...
We literally just finished combat and that was it, right?
Yeah.
We finished combat. We talked to
Other
them
than
for
the
a little
teeth.
bit.
Well, yeah, I think Trent did his
T-Ran got his
Or did
teeth.
their
Did any of the guys have backpacks or things with
Yeah.
shit I can scavenge.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
I thought you were talking about like us and our paths. And I have a backpack.
Can I look for food?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Go for it. Roll an investigation check. And what's up for Honey Hills?
Two things. Does any of none of our 15-man band got hurted? Correct?
No, they were all like
hiding.
hiding in the woods, pretty
Okay,
much.
and then while Fighter Florence is looking through the packs, is there like
I got a
Berry-
6. I ain't looking through shit.
Okay.
I say, is there any like berry bushes, maybe like a fruit tree, like?
Oh yeah, for
something?
sure. Go ahead and
Ooh.
roll either nature. Well, roll nature.
Roll nature. Okay.
Yes, T-Rent.
I'm a guidance.
Did the wolf family leave, or are they?
No, they're still there. I mean, like they're like
They,
acting as though they're getting ready to leave, but they have not yet left. No.
they have a place to be, right?
I mean, they said that they were planning on going somewhere. They have not gone there yet.
I didn't know if we wanted to bring them with us.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Honey Hills, what did you?
I rolled a 17, by the way.
I
Hey,
think you're going the opposite direction.
nice. Okay, so, you do see a bush that doesn't look like a standard like berry bush for like eating. These berries kind of look like if you get enough of them, they might be like a good part of what you would need to start making some health potions.
Ooh, okay,
So just write down. You rolled a 17. That's pretty
I
good.
did. did.
Let's say. So you have the berry portion for
Yes.
making potions. I would say enough
Okay.
for like 4, but you don't have the rest of the stuff to go with that.
How many
Okay.
rations would you say we've used overall?
I think Honey Hills was tracking.
I have 20 rations, and part of that is also getting other ones.
Yeah.
I have,
I
but
feel
I
like I've
haven't.
broken even.
I would say like I don't mind holding all the rations if y'all want me to keep track of shit. That's fine. Just like
As long as I have the 10, I'm just not worried about it.
okay, I would say like if you guys don't want to hold your rations, so that way you have more space in your pack, give.
I'm big.
I will-
I carry a lot.
I feel like
That's
you've
okay.
also been like provided for food
Yes,
wise
we have.
several
That's right,
different
that's right.
like
Yes, we
times. So
have.
like you're honestly like okay right now, like you're definitely not hurting.
I
Maybe the best
will.
report. Oh, maybe-
I would say
Okay.
like I will be right back as well.
Oh God, okay. Do do do
Well,
do 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 do. Are you? Is a fighter named Flornius doing anything while everyone's fucking
I
off?
rolled a 6. I can't investigate.
You were looking really hard, but you got distracted by your beautiful work that you did in the last
Just
fight.
look for the bodies. Shh.
Be free. If T-Rent's alive and wants to do anything, he's more than welcome to, but
Is there a large tree? Sorry.
oh, there's several trees.
Is there a really large one? Is
Sure.
there also a spade as a follow-up question?
A spade?
Or something spade adjacent?
Do you have anything in your pack that would be spade adjacent? Because just like chilling out and about, no, because you are just kind of like on a path.
Could I somehow, like, theory of the mind, take my 2 hand axes and like till up the soil to build makeshift mound of burial just to throw them in there next to the big tree?
Makeshift mound of what?
To dig it, to make the dirt
Oh.
loose, dig it out, put the bodies in, bury it.
You know, I don't
Can I
know.
roll for it?
Yeah, go ahead, roll. God, what the fuck would you even roll for that? I guess just strength.
Would that be strength?
It could be.
I guess.
Do you
I'm-
have
I
a
was-
different one? You could do survival even if you wanted.
They're both the same. so it
Okay,
doesn't
well,
matter.
just
There's a
roll it.
17.
Okay.
I just wanted to put 'em in the dirt.
Yeah, it takes you a little bit. It's not pretty, but yeah, you can definitely get them at least covered up for the time being. Couple bodies stacked up. Yeah.
There's no pig farmers nearby, so I just put them in the tree.
Gotcha. But yeah, so they're all buried up and stuff. You got all your like civilians kind of coming out of the woodwork and shit like that. To
I check on the kids that were hanging on me too?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. They're
Okay, I put them up on the. I'm just T-posing with them.
okay. Especially if you've kind of gotten rid of the bodies already, they're not like super worried or anything. They're probably just kind of like hanging on you. Yep.
Yeah.
They're like,
That's what I'm
whoa,
doing now,
where
is
did they
me
go?
wandering around with children.
Just dangling some kids around. I love it. They're alive. They're here. They're alive. Okay, let me see here. I would say, yeah, all the little like civilian people are kind of coming out right now. You guys just had a kind of intense battle where like a lot happened for the first time. I'm not sure if anybody wants to discuss things, and actually I need to shoot Honey Hills a message real quick.
Slide in my DMs, dungeon mommy.
I'm sliding in them dims.
Fuck yeah.
No one slides into my DMs.
Well, you
I
aren't unfortunately smart enough as a character for me to slide into your DMs about this.
Are you texting me or DMing me on
Dickard.
Okay. I like to know where to expect things.
Okay, sent. A
You say
sent.
it's smart enough or perceptive enough?
I mean, more perspective.
Do I
Perceptive.
perceive the DM texting Honey Hills? Like,
Yes, you see like a random woman in the sky typing away on some weird device you've
typing.
never seen before. But yeah, so
God.
there's what I just texted you. Also, like I said, T-Ren just flew for the first time, and then also Tice was like on fire for a little bit last fight.
Very cool, very nice.
I remember this.
I'm done frantically running around for the moment. I'm gonna turn my cam on in a second, but Honey Hills would like to approach a fighter named Falarnius after she's done acquiring things.
Sure.
And I'm gonna deafen the other two just for the moment, because
That's fair.
All right. Server deafen and server mute. Server mute. Server deafen. So Honey Hills approaches, and hey, I was fucking running around. Right. So yeah, Honey Hills is gonna approach a fighter named Falarnius and just kind of like, you know, like give him a small nod. Just be like, hey, quick question. I don't mean to come off as so forward, but your tattoos, what are they? What is happening with them? I sort of noticed, and honestly, you're not really entitled to tell me anything, but just like, are you okay?
And a fighter named Falarnius, if you kind of want to describe what's happening for the people that are like watching that aren't boogs.
That aren't me.
Despite the appearance of the bust, the tattoos go from head to toe. All colors of the tattoo are being drawn up to his shins, other than the blue one, at different rates. They're all at different points. None of them are going equally, but most of the colors are kind of going up a bit, and then the blue has remained up about the ankle though. That is the situation.
But yeah, if you want to
So wait,
now
which
respond.
I'm sorry. So like, which colors are going
Where'd you
away?
diff? All of them except
Oh,
blue.
all of them
So
except blue.
they all
are
go down to the feet.
Yeah.
The blue is still on the feet. Everything
Oh,
else
okay.
is receding.
Okay. Just want to clarify. Anyways, continue.
Yeah.
But yeah, she kind of like, I guess, approaches you and kind of like brings it up. I don't know if you would like to respond to that. You are more than welcome to.
I do not believe you are ready for that conversation.
I just for like discussion, that's totally fine. I just like
I point at the dirt mound that I made for the bodies. There is no time to have a conversation when bodies are being buried.
I would have approached after AFNP was done. Sorry, I should have specified.
Spoilers. I was done. I would give
Okay.
you the same response. This
Okay.
is not a later day conversation.
No.
by that
I
answer.
just wanted to add that just in case that would make something
Yeah.
different. But
This is a time consuming thing.
she'll just kind of like give him a quick nod, but then just be like, okay, just yes or no. yes, no, maybe so. Are you okay?
For now.
Okay, I'll take that. And then she'll just kind of give a nod and kind of like want to like say something else, and then just be like, okay. And then she'll actually like she'll just walk away. So
Gotcha.
there's that. I'll undeafen and unmute the gents.
The gents.
Alrighty, loads.
Okay, perfect. The family does kind of seem like they're about to kind of head off. If you wanted to talk to them at all before they do, now would be the time to do so, because they're kind of like trying to get the fuck out of Dodge right now.
I do want to talk to them, but if somebody else wants to talk to them first, that's fine with me.
Would anyone like to speak to the family? No?
Okay.
Nar.
Nar.
Honey Hills will she'll approach the family again. And as she's walking up, when she face-stepped, if the leaves were still there, she would have like after everything was said and done, she would have like added them to her menagerie of her
Gotcha.
sleeve. But as she's walking up, she plucks off hold on, let me double check and make sure.
Fucks off.
Hell yeah, she does.
Don't pop off and act like she don't know nobody.
She would grab yellow leaves and only yellow leaves.
Oh, okay.
She grabs those, and as she's walking over, she fashions them into a leaf rose as she does.
Oh, okay.
That's why I had to look up. She'll kind of like on one knee kneel in front of the child,
Mm-hmm.
presenting the leaf rose, and I'll make this for you. I thought it would be something nice to end our interaction with, if you would like.
He looks beat to shit. He's...
I tried to heal him as much as I could.
No, you're
without
good.
burning his
No, yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, he's still, like, bloodied. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's got, like, blood all over his face. He's, like, scratched up from whatever happened, and he's still kind of got a little bit of marks, like, from, like, where the chain was kind of, like, laying on his arms. But he, like, kind of, like, very tentatively, like, reaches out and, like, takes it, and he just goes, thank you, and just kind of he doesn't like put it away or anything. He just kind of stares at it for a while.
Like, how long is Kiddo's hair?
It's like scruffy,
shaggy,
like, yeah, it's
kinda
not like
scruffy.
long, but it's pretty scraggly.
She'll hold her hand back out and be like, if you want, I could place it behind your ear, like how I have mine.
Can you pin it to my shirt instead?
Absolutely.
He wants like a little boutonniere. Yeah. He gives it to you.
Yeah. She'll take it gently and just fucking grabbing like little bits and bobs out of her little like hip pouch. And
Sure.
Just kind of like she'll like pull if Kiddo allows it, she'll like pull their shirt like off like the chest a little
Yeah.
bit. So that and so that way if she's gonna prick anybody, she's gonna prick herself. With it. Does it kind of like sets it back down, kind of does things like does it look straight? Okay. And give it a like light pat. Like, you look very pretty and very handsome.
Thank you. And he like looks to his mom and he kind of like points to it, and she gives him like a little like nod, and then she kind of looks at you and just kind of like smiles and like mouths thank you to you, but like just kind of like starting to turn them towards the direction that they need to head.
She'll like add like a little bit of like, oh, I picked yellow because yellow roses signify friendship, and well, I don't know you lot quite well. If should we cross paths again, I would consider you all friends.
And the dad just goes, same to you, and if we do cross paths again, we will find a way to repay you.
You don't have to. Never. Don't Don't worry about
It
it.
wouldn't hurt, honestly.
It's fine if you do.
But yeah, he just kind of like gives you like a little solemn nod and like heads back, starts to head south with his family. So I don't know if everybody was able to hear, but a fighter named Flarnius buried all the people that you guys had just wrecked. And
Slaughter?
your civilians are out. Is there anything you want to do before you continue heading to
I mean, we can
Marvine?
talk and walk too if there's.
So this is that piece of Miralos you talk about all the time, right?
What? Wait, what did Tice say?
Oh,
It's
wrong
that piece of
person.
Miralo you talk about all the time, right? Inciting violence against to
Oh.
protect people who tried to kill us the night before.
You really want to have this conversation right now?
I see that the children are about to start arguing, so I waddle away.
I mean, they're fine now. They seem like good people. But
Right.
they
But
definitely
okay.
killed that guy last night.
Okay, Tice. If we want to get into it. Do you act like they had full control over themselves in the matter?
I mean, there are ways for vampires to protect themselves from other
And
people.
those people tried to protect themselves too. They tried to lock themselves up. Oh, yes, thank you. They tried to lock themselves up, and obviously it didn't work. And there's a lot of shit that happened last night. I think it's on its way.
Yeah, but you didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that. However, I'm sorry, I don't believe in allowing somebody to kick a man when he's down. Miralo's peace is peace for all, not for the select few. You question my faith. I question your motive. Why do you care? You
don't.
piss on all the gods, right?
Yeah.
I don't judge you for the fact that you have defaced symbols of my gods on your jacket. I still tried to help you, to heal you, to work with you. What do you want from me?
Consistency.
I'm trying to be better
There
than
were
I
other.
was.
Here, let me put it this way.
Okay, fine.
Last night, we were a couple werewolves were tracking us. I changed my form. I created a scent and lured them away, so there wouldn't be combat. There was no chance they would attack. If I hadn't done that, they would attack. It's probably these same werewolves. They would have attacked us. We would have killed them, and we would have thought nothing of it. But today, when they were on the other side of people who were probably attacked by these werewolves, you put yourself in a position where they attacked you.
Okay.
You incited violence, which as someone who worships a god of peace does not seem peaceful.
I did not start that fight. What
Yes, you
I
did.
did, you can argue that all you want. However, I did not do the first hit. I would have gladly.
Oh, that's how peace works.
How peace
that's how-
works. Oh, I'm sorry.
Peace works as
Tice.
long as you are not the one who's swinging the sword.
Oh,
You can start all the
right.
fights you want.
right.
Politicians definitely believe that.
Well, last I checked, I didn't kill any of them, did I?
I did.
Yeah.
He says with
perfect.
children hanging.
Okay. Last I checked, Tice, you have no place to speak on the matters of gods. Yes,
I
they
don't
may
worship
have
a god of peace.
And you know what? Forgiveness is a part of peace. Offering
So
a
is
second chance,
Money.
even to those who've lost control. You don't get to tell me how I follow my god. I don't tell you how to not follow yours. It's never about sides.
I
I'm
fucking
trying to
love
mitigate
this.
suffering.
I'm sorry.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me? You want me to just lay down and take it all without batting a fucking eye? Is that what you want from me?
No.
Is it her bright yellow across her cheek?
Sure.
What do you want from me? Okay, I'm trying to be better than how I was raised. Okay, I don't know what the hell you want. Nothing I do is good enough for you. If you have a problem with my faith and the way that I do things, I don't have to help you. I don't have to heal you. I don't have to associate with you. I don't have to. I still do all what I do, despite the fact of how you believe, or lack thereof. I am a cleric of Miralo. Peace sometimes has to be fought with. Some wars are fought to maintain peace or to get to peace. They can be. And I'm not trying to fight. Every time we've gotten into a fight, I never try to kill. Half the time I don't even hit them. I focus on trying to heal everybody. It's so bad. It's so fine. It's so fine. I chalk it up to her not wanting to fight, and that's fine. I fight to protect, to defend. If I have to fight, I don't want to start things. I would gladly put my life on the line, as I'm sure I'm already doing, to try and achieve some semblance of peace between the normal and the fiendish. And last I checked, you're fiendish, right?
So he's not normal? There's the kids hanging from me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fighting for your peace too. You don't get to dictate.
You don't
No.
have to. I don't need your help.
I don't care. Last I checked, I follow a god of peace, right? Peace for all, not just for the few, not just for those who are deemed worthy enough, because from what I recall, Miralo's peace knows everyone. It is not just for elves, for halflings, or whatever is deemed good by this world's standards.
I chime in from the back. You hired us. You do need our help.
Yeah, last I checked, we
You
collectively agreed to
side
help you.
with me. You're getting defensive over starting a fight. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
I will say, this is a
If
genuine
you-
thing. I don't
Okay.
care that you started the fight.
Why
I don't think
bring it up?
I don't think what you did is wrong. I think that what you did wasn't peaceful. And it feels hypocritical.
I follow my god's guidance. Your choices are yours alone. It's not my role to dictate what you do in your life. It is not your role to dictate what I do with mine. Okay, we butt heads, that's fine. I will get over it. But I want to protect those who cannot protect themselves. That man could not protect himself in that moment. That was not a fair fight. I don't care. Okay, I don't.
But fairness is what it's about.
All is fair in love and war.
If a man in prison who's killed thousands of people doesn't deserve to die.
I am not the judicial system. I am just I am just an Eladrin. I came from Magisoa. I lived in Maravine. I am trying to follow a god of peace. I am trying to do what's right by what I am told. Okay, that's it.
How close are you guys?
How close are Tyson?
Like,
Yeah.
Physically?
Yeah.
I probably
know.
haven't moved. I think we're
Oh, okay.
whatever, like 30
Just
feet
yelling
away.
at each other.
You're just screaming at each
Yeah,
other.
I'm probably standing over like a
Ew.
blood stain.
That's why I'm
Okay.
responding with the children from a distance.
Gotcha.
Yelling at each other.
Okay, I was just curious. Honey Hills, when your like yellow kind of came up, your symbol started to glow just a little bit, like your
The dove?
yeah,
Okay.
that's about it.
Okay.
Are you done with this conversation? Because Tavini's just kind of like sitting there, like wide-eyed, like not sure if she should butt in, but also like not really sure.
Do I kneel down next to Tavini? This happens all the time. It's okay.
Listen, if you
Alrighty.
have- Twice, if you have a problem with this, it's not me. You clearly have a problem with the gods, obviously.
Well, the
I-
second thing is we were supposed to protect these people, and I point to the people behind us.
The group of like
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. The group of people we had with us.
Mm.
You put us into a our highest priority at the time was to keep these people safe. And you, in order to save one person,
3
got us
people.
into a fight with 4.
Yo, it's the trolley prop.
You
I didn't pull the lever. I killed the lever.
you chose justice over true protection.
Okay, and we had all already discussed this. Tavini knew what to do. I'm not the only one who follows Miralo here, okay? What do you...
Fight.
I like to murder.
Nobody else fought, it was just us.
Me.
And she means us as the fucking 4 of us.
Yeah.
Damn. Tice, what are you trying to say? What are you actually asking me right now?
I'm criticizing you.
Wait. Why don't you criticize the god that I follow then? I
did.
am.
That was part of it. In fairness, I said this is the piece of Miralo. I didn't say this is your piece. If this is the piece that your god accepts, I don't know if that's the kind of piece that I'd want.
I don't know what you want me to say. I don't have the answers. If I had the answers to all of this would be so much fucking easier.
I
But
look
it's
at
not.
one of the kids under my arms, like, this is why you don't believe in religion.
Oh my god.
Listen, Tice. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. If I had clear instructions, any semblance of a fucking answer, I would gladly give it, and Miralo knows I want one, but he can't even tell me himself.
He probably could, but he chooses not to.
I don't know.
We could probably
Okay.
head out at this point.
I serve a god of peace, right? But I'm only immortal, right? I'm flawed. I'm certainly far from perfect. If you seek a flawless champion of peace, look back to the divine. Mortals
Oh.
like me will always fall short.
And then have a wet dream that teleport you somewhere.
I didn't get a choice in the matter.
I didn't say you did. You gooed, and now you're a go.
Go away.
Oh, that's...
That was very much out of character, by the way. Okay, I'm not perfect. I'm never gonna fucking claim to be. Okay? My god warns me about you, and yet I still stand by your side. I want to know answers, but you are never forthcoming with them. I have explained as much as I can about what I've been through, what is happening, all my limited information. The least you could do is have some fucking trust back. Trust in us.
There's children.
The kids seem pretty occupied with a fighter named Falarnius.
They're all over.
Okay?
I'm whispering things of, like, recommendations on how they should live their lives.
I've laid out my stuff, Tice. I didn't want to. I mean, I did, but it's difficult when it's difficult, I'm sorry, when one of the first people you meet that you're supposed to be helping has defamed symbols of all of the gods, especially 2 of which you fucking follow. It doesn't really make me want to trust you. However, I do despite it because we have to work together, and
We
now
don't
with
have
everything...
to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You're not taking payment. You're choosing to follow me. You can leave whenever you want.
I took payment from you.
Yeah,
I just didn't take a lot.
you've been paid.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was put... Listen, Tice. I was sent to do the things you were in my vision when I woke up in Nomili Deer, when I woke up in Jasmine's bedroom. Okay? You were there, he was there, they were there, all of you were there. Jasmine was there, and I watched the castle get ransacked in my dream, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I'm clearly on the path now. I don't have a choice anymore. I cannot just leave and walk away.
You always have a choice.
Not.
Just because you
Really?
worship a god doesn't mean you don't have a choice.
oh, and I'm supposed to. Okay, let's jump back to I follow a god of peace, right? And if I follow a god of peace and I'm given these, like, visions and prophecies, whatever, and I'm just not supposed to follow it because and let the world go into chaos, which isn't peace. To your point, you go on and on. Oh, well, that seems very hypocritical. You follow a god of peace. Why did you let this happen? Da, 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 da. You cannot pick and choose when the fuck I have a choice in this.
I'm just gonna chime in from the back. The kids are getting antsy, and I can only say so many things to them to keep them occupied.
I'm done talking to him.
Brent is also getting antsy.
Okay. Well,
Honey Hills, you go take the front. Go far away from him. Cool off.
okay.
He was
So-
literally on fire.
I didn't tell him to cool off. That was hard.
Okay. Well, Tavini will definitely kind of like catch up to Honey Hills and just kind of like grab her hand and like they'll start walking. You guys are only a couple miles out from Maravine. You're not really far at all. Maravine. Jesus, now I can't say it right ever.
That's how I say it.
Maravine. Okay, so anyway, you guys are currently on your way there. There's not much else in your path, like as far as like suspicious things or like a lot of people.
I feel like all the suspicious happened.
Yeah, yeah, for the most part, it's kind of like the I don't want to say the calm after the storm, but like kind of just like the silence after the storm right now. So once you get to Maravine, you do see significantly more people, especially like kind of outside of the main gate there, not gate, but the main entrance area. There's a panic, kind of like a lot of carts of like just standard people that are not from there, like seemingly like they were trying to escape from Soadana the night before. There are people like essentially talking to like the leader there. You also hear like a boof, 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 boof. And over one of the hills you see Gwyn carrying some large like pallets of wood, and then she just kind of is like running to areas and kind of like stacking them up against hills so that she can kind of make like makeshift like shelters for people essentially. But yeah, so that's kind of like the scene that you come in on is that there. What are we doing? Tavini's gonna kind of like rush up and see if she can help at all. And the people that you were with kind of just fall in line with all the other people trying to kind of get help at the moment, basically.
Honey Hills is just gonna very generally to the group.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to talk to Gwyn and Tavini, and she makes her leave
Sure.
towards Gwyn.
Bethany will probably come up to, I guess, the three boys if you're all kind of close together, and she'll just say, I appreciate you getting us this far. I only wish that I could have helped you get to know Mila, dear. I thought I had packed a teleport scroll in my bag of holding, but I must have left it. Otherwise, I'd certainly help you get there. So, thank you for all that you've done, and if you find yourself back here, let me know if I can do anything to help you. She just kind of walks off with the rest of the peeps. Okay. Boys, is there anything you want to do real quick before we switch over to Honey Hills
This is a
Chichen?
somewhat religious city, right?
Somewhat, yeah. They have like one temple, but it's kind of off. It's not necessarily like, it's more of like a tourist place than a religious place. There just happens to be like a main temple here, yeah.
Basically, would I be able to buy a diamond while I'm here?
Yeah, I'm sure you could find one.
A 300 gold piece diamond.
Yeah, sure. Well, unless you feel like RPing it out, you definitely can find one of those.
I don't need an RP with religious people.
Okay. Hey, there you go. But yeah, so you're able to procure a diamond. Fire Name Falarnius, T-Rat, anything you're doing in town while Honey Hills is kind of running off for right now?
Okay.
Nah. Okay. Honey Hills, what are you doing?
Approaching Quinn is the first thing.
Sure. She definitely is like in the middle of like setting up one of these like shelters kind of like as you approach, and she like turns around like she's like on a mission to go grab the next thing, but she just sees you and goes, Honey Hills, I was so scared. I thought you were coming back.
I didn't think I blew across her face. I
Aw.
don't think I was either.
I heard what happened and I thought you were dead.
No.
And she just like picks you up and squeezes the shit out of you.
I'm assuming like arms are pinned down, so she's
Yeah, basically.
she'll kind of like do the thing where she like puts her head on Quinn to like hug back.
She like picks you up and then almost like uses your shirt to wipe her tear away. But she sets you down.
Yeah, so obviously you heard what happened. I was right in the chapel, right where it all happened.
What? How did you get out?
We were spared.
Why? I mean, I'm happy, but why?
I don't know. My friend Toys, you know, the tieflin?
Yeah, the blue one.
With the horns and the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the madams, well, queen, I guess now of Severdana.
Was she pretty? I heard queens are very pretty.
She was pretty much a bitch.
Oh. Honey Hills, watch your mouth.
Language.
I'm sorry.
Just a baby.
It's not very peaceful.
Things have been quite stressful since yesterday. Yes, she was pretty. But she appeared in front of Tice and basically told us that we were spared for the night. But should we, linger any longer than we needed to, and that peace would not last longer. So,
Well, that was nice. Maybe she's not that bad.
well, she's planning on us coming back.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. You remember how I've told you stories of my mum and dad?
Yeah.
Well, I sent Miri with a letter to Magisoa to warn them, because just in case they didn't know. But once again, I hate to leave you so many times in such a short span, but we're heading to Nomi Lydia.
It's okay. I'm taking care of the people here. I'm making shelters for everyone. And I'm sorry. I broke the barn so I could make houses for everyone else.
That's okay. That's okay. Please protect them.
I will take care of everybody. You take care of you, 'cause you're strong, but I'm scared.
I'm scared too. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. I kind of wish things were as simple as they used to be, you know?
Sometimes hard things are good things.
Hard things are good things. Honey Hills has a couple tears dripping down her face.
No.
I prefer
No.
flaccid things.
I was waiting for that, Alex. Thank you.
But yeah, things are gonna be quite hard. I don't know what I quite very much do not know what my future holds now, but
She kind of gets down to like knee level with you, and all of a sudden her eyes start to like glow white. And she also has a Mirlo symbol which starts to glow, and you just hear, "Stay on the path," like come from her voice as if she said it, and then the white goes away and she just goes, "I think you'll be okay."
I think I will too. Honey Hills will like put a hand over hers and Gwen's symbols.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to find me.
I do, and Miri is very fast, so don't worry.
Miri is very fast. Such a good boy he is. I'm gonna go check on Tavini.
Oh, wait, before you go, and she like reaches into like this little pack that she has, and it's not good, but she is made out of like the leaves from vines. She tried to like replicate one of the flowers that you make, and it's squished. It doesn't look good, but she just kind of like tucks it very poorly behind your ear, and a couple leaves fall off, but you have a different flower behind the other ear, and she just says, "Stay safe, you will be okay. I'll watch Tavini."
Okay. Honey Hills will reach up and I'm gonna if we're gonna go with, can we go with Rule of Cool? And I'm just gonna like touch it, and it just kind of like
yeah, for sure.
That does that.
It's a little bit better.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Gwen. I would try and help you more, but you're a little bit stronger than I am.
If that queen lady comes here, I'll punch her. Wait,
Yes.
I should not do that. Should I do that?
You're if I pray to Mirlo, this doesn't happen. But if a army comes to attack, please get everybody else out of here first. Save them.
I can do that.
Please give them.
One more for the road, and she just picks you up one more time, and she says, "I have work to do," and then you just hear goof 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 goof, and she runs back towards where the barn is, or was rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gathering that she literally broke the fuck out of the barn that you guys used to stay in to like use pieces of it to make shelters for people.
That's fine.
Which you think it might be smarter to just have everyone stay in the barn, but hey, she's doing her best.
I love her energy.
Yeah.
And then we're probably not close enough to. Actually, it wouldn't matter. Mirlo already said something. Yeah, she'll look in the general direction of like where the temple and the barn used to be, and just kind of like a solemn nod.
The temple is there, the barn is not. But like, just okay. I just didn't want you to think the temple also got destroyed.
No.
Okay.
Not that much.
Okay.
I'm just low intelligence. I didn't think it was that. But just kind of like, all right, well, that's what I gotta do now. And she'll head back to like where she last saw like Tavini, or yeah, she's just off to help everybody get settled real quick.
Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good. All right. So the guys were doing whatever the guys were doing, whatever the boys of Honey Hills and the boys is up to.
Do we have a place to stay tonight?
You
We
can
just make camp if we need to.
Yeah, you can definitely stay here if you want. However, like last time it was like normal shit, so like you guys were able to stay in like the hotel, but
Yeah.
given all these people that have now kind of like come into
was kind
town,
of
it's being like repurposed. You definitely can stay there for the night. It's just not going to be like as cushy as it was the first time.
We can probably just do a normal camp. I guess
Okay.
unless other people object.
Because it's about a 5-day trip to Nomila from here.
Yeah.
But, yep. Okay. So are we just making camp for the night then? Or, like,
Yeah,
you guys kind of, like, going out of town a little bit to start getting, like, a little bit of, like, a head start? Or, like, what's the vibe?
Well, yeah. What time of day?
It was like afternoon, right?
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
that
say,
like
by the time you got there, it was probably, like late afternoon, like, sun maybe just about to start setting.
Yeah, we'll just stay here then. It'll be just in case I'm, less of the road dangers.
Okay.
You know.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can definitely find like a spot to set up a camp like in town if you wanted to do that. So you guys have a spot to sit for the evening. Did we want to discuss anything, do anything, whatever before bed? No? Okay. I said, is there anything we wanted to do, discuss, whatever before bed?
Nah.
Alrighty.
Nothing to do.
Okay, cool. Are we doing watches or just kind of like chilling because we're in town?
We'll do a watch.
Okay. What watch would you like to be?
Which
Huh?
The usual.
The
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. So, luckily everything kind of is chill for the night. Except I need everyone except for Tice to deafen real quick, if I could do that.
I can do it. I got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll just message you in there when we're good.
Yeah. Sounds good. Oh wait, I fucking did it to Tice. LOL. I'm an idiot.
Yep, sorry.
I realized you did it, and I said you did me, and you wouldn't have been able to say it.
I'm just an idiot. Anyway, okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, so, Dice,
Hello.
as you're sleeping, or attempting to, you kind of drift for a little bit, and it feels like you can't really fall asleep. And everything around you gets very cold, kind of windy. And, when you kind of like, I don't know, what's Tice do when he can't sleep? Kind of like rolling over, he's sitting up, like, what are you doing?
It depends on what level. Like,
Gotcha.
I think it's one of those, like, some, like, if you're like an hour in, you just try to like shut everything out of your brain.
Yeah.
And then once you hit like 2 or 3 hours in, you like get up and like go for like a
Yeah.
couple minutes.
It kind of feels like that. And when you kind of end up sitting up to kind of, go walk it off or whatever, you find yourself in a very strange scenario. You are in what almost appears to be a very, very, very large glass orb. In this orb around you, it almost looks like you're in the middle of like an amphitheater, like you alone. But in like, I almost want to call them bleachers of this amphitheater, you see several large figures kind of looming. One sort of looks like an owl that might be familiar. One kind of...
I assume Tice would know.
Yeah. It looks about like what they were. Notably missing would be Lelusa. Missing. Sitting in like the very center in like a huge throne, you see Sudka, which would be the masked guy that is like a judge kind of looking figure.
Hold on.
You're good. I'm just gonna keep kind of like describing other things while you're looking at stuff.
So you said Leluska is missing?
Yes, she seems to be missing.
That's trickery?
Yes.
Okay.
Notably the only one that doesn't appear to be in attendance. In this like glass orb, like I said, it's like the walls are clear, like you can see straight through them. It appears as though you're like floating through space, like you see stars, you see constellations and things like that. And then also something that you notice is that from this large like globe type shape that you're in, there's almost like these little tubes that offshoot to other globes that are a little like almost like small moon sized. Each kind of appears to have its own sort of like terrarium to it. Like one looks like a desert. There's one off in the distance that kind of looks like it could be like a large library. There's one that looks like it's like a big pond type area. Like all of these are connected to this central area. And they are all looking down on you. Sudka's voice, or what you'd assume to be Sudka's voice, as you cannot see any movement of the mouth behind this mask, just says, oh goodness. Sorry, that just did dent in my ear when he rolled that 20. So you see this creature looking down on you, and it just says, you are being tried with attempting a coup. What say you for yourself?
Do you guys mind? I was trying to sleep. I assume this was important, but what kind of coup actually?
Well, it appears as though you don't feel we can do our job.
Oh, you guys are terrible at your jobs.
Do go on.
Like you put all of these people. I mean, take Honey Hills for example. Put their entire lives devoting to you guys. All this work, and like Honey Hills is kind of an exception. Honey Hills at least gets something out of it. Like, Honey Hills has powers, abilities. There are people who worship you guys and get squat. They spend their entire lives worshiping the gods with no thing in return. It's blind faith. Like, sure, you guys exist, but what have you done for the world in the past? Oh, who knows how long? Like, this city got destroyed, got taken over by vampires. Where were you then?
Interesting.
You expect us to worship you like sheep, but you give us nothing in return. You feed us to wolves. You expect us to continue to go on like there's nothing. There's no other choice. But there is other choice. I'm proof of that. I was rejected by all of you, but I continued. And I'm figuring it out. I don't need you. No one needs you.
Tice, as you say no one needs you, this orb starts to crack a little bit. And looking at where the crack is, you do see that there was once a tube that led to what appears to be like another moon-sized thing, but it looks like it has fallen off. It's dead silent, like you could hear a pin drop. How do you plead?
Right.
The dome around you appears to completely shatter, and all of these beings kind of drop around you into this astral void, if you will. Only one remains there, the Sudka, still sitting. It looks as though, like, although everything around has fallen, it's just you standing in the void and him sitting in his throne looking down on you. And he just says, you can't have it. And he brings down a large gavel in your direction. This thing's fucking huge. It looks like it's gonna squish you, and right before it does, you wake up. Let me see here. Let me tell him to undeaf. Undeaf. I guess I could just do it to Boogie, and then that would be a good.
You have that power.
I do. I just have to get to it. Oh, she got it.
Babe.
Bear did it. Cool. All right.
Sitting in the void.
Cool. Tight. So, everybody kind of like wakes up. We're all fine and dandy, except Bear, who's still deaf.
Sleep. You don't have yet.
But yeah. Okay. So, what are we doing? Anybody got plans for the morning, or are we just heading right to Nomila Deer? Brushing teeth. Gotcha. Okay, good deal. We got T-Rep brushing some teethers. A fighter named Flarney's already brushed his teethers like a good boy. And yeah, so Tice, you're up, Honey Hills is up, everybody's doing things and stuff.
I'll say Honey wants to do one last goodbye.
Okay.
Fucking hopefully.
Uh-huh.
Start singing.
Gwyn, she'll talk to Gwyn first, and then Tavini. Yes, full HP, Alex. HP spell slots, rage charges, etc.
Okay.
But yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Yeah, Gwyn first, then Tavini. Anyway, sorry, I fucking. So like walking up to Gwyn, is she still like setting up stuff, or is it just like?
She's more kind of like running around trying to get like firewood and stuff, as opposed to like building full ass structures and such.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, she's trying to make herself useful and handy.
She's very useful and handy. She's fucking 15 feet tall.
Of course, yeah.
Honey Hills will like kind of start to be like, Oi, Gwyn.
Honey, I thought you left already.
No, we're getting ready. I know I keep saying goodbye and I keep coming back, but I very much don't think we'll be coming back for a while now. I actually think so this time. But the only thing I think I know. But a proper goodbye, because I can't leave my favorite girl without saying goodbye.
I'm going to miss you, Honey Hills.
Honey will actually go to like hold Gwyn's giant ass hand.
Okay.
Yeah, like so basically, Gwyn's hand is like sat in Honey Hills, and she's kind of like holding it like that.
Sure.
Send Miri if you need me. Send any 6 doves with him too, in case you don't know how to take care of them. Keep everybody safe, please.
I will.
And hey, I love you. I appreciate you.
I love you too, Honey Hills. And she'll pick you up and give you a big ass hug again. You think you hear something pop? You might need to do some adjusting later, but...
Nah, you know what? Free chiropractor. I'm actually fully aligned now.
Gotcha. Good deal. Sounds good. But she'll put you down and,
Oh, actually, when she's got me in a... when she's got me in the hug, is like my head like up by her forehead at all?
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Because if so, she'll just give like a gentle little smooch.
Oh, cute. Okay. Mwah.
And then be set back down, and it's a very light blue hue. Just kind of. Well, I'll be back. At some point. Do you want me to quick fix up your hair before I go?
For
Just a minute.
might as well. It's gonna need some love. And she'll get down and let you fix up her hair and stuff like that.
It's like lightning fast as opposed to it normally is.
While you're kind of like fixing her hair, you just hear one more time. It seems like it's coming from her, but you know it's not. And you just hear, stay on the path. Trust.
Yes.
Stay on the path. She'll reaffirm to herself, and then kind of like mess with the braids. Like, okay, right. Well, looks like you are as beautiful and as gorgeous as ever.
Thank you, Honey Hills. Not as pretty as you. And she'll give you like, she'll try and do like the little like, you know when like a parent like does like the little, I don't want to say you punch the kid's jaw, but like the little like fist bump. Yeah, like one of those, but it hurts just a little bit. Yeah. But she gives you like a little too aggressive head pat afterwards, and she goes back to helping the people.
Right. Honey also just kind of afterwards, and then she'll make her way to where Tavini usually should be.
Sure, yep. She's at the winery, and currently she's like kind of trying to reset things so that it's not like fine dining per se, but more like able to accommodate.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's helping out with that type of situation at the moment.
So like Honeyhouse is 5'3". How tall is Tavini? Like
God, Tavini's like maybe like 3 foot.
3 foot. Cool. Very cool. Is Tavini like she's like making herself busy right now?
Yeah.
Okay. When she's stationary enough,
Yeah.
Honeyhouse will like get down on a knee to be like eye to eye with her. Same thing. Grab her hand. Clasp it together. Right. We're heading out, I think, soon.
Honey Hills, I'm very worried about you. I'm not sure about the company you keep either, but I trust you.
I wish I trusted me too. The blue gets a little bit darker.
Oh.
A little bit darker, but there's also like a thin, I would say like a little like thin line of like yellow like flashes for a moment.
Got it. Okay.
As she like thinks about it all. I don't like it when I get angry, or raise my voice, but it doesn't feel great to have one's faith be questioned, I suppose.
That's part of having faith, is it being questioned?
Comes with the territory, I suppose.
The true test is whether or not you stick with it. Really.
Well, I don't... I mean, I have a choice. Kinda don't.
Of course you do.
Well, I gave Gwen my instructions and proper goodbye. Do you mind doing a favor for me, though?
Of course not. What could I do for you?
Just, I know that there's a lot of stuff going on now, but every once in a while, could you just, like, check in on Gwen? Her hair? I know I usually do it, but I'm gonna be gone for
Of course, dear. Do not worry about Gwen.
You know, I always will.
Of course.
That's my best friend I'm leaving behind. One of them, I should say. Miri is off to Magisoa right now, actually.
We'll keep an eye out in case she flies by on her way back to you.
Yeah. I'll had him leave a message with Mom and Dad, just in case. I don't know. I haven't spoken with them in some time. Kind of bad on my part. Right. Any wise words you have for me before I go?
Oh dear. I
Probably far too many, right?
can't begin to imagine whatever situation you found yourself in. I don't know what's to come, therefore I cannot really offer you much guidance. I
Alright.
think you follow your heart, and you will end up in the right place. You always do.
That means a lot. She'll kind of like squeeze her hand a little. Yeah. Well, off to save the world, I guess.
If anyone can do it, I mean, my money's on you, Honey Hills.
You did always have faith in me. And she'll give her like Gwen giving Honey Hills a hug. She's gonna give Tiffany the same kind of hug. Not
Gotcha.
pick her up, but it's a tight squeeze. It's
Gotta dish it out somewhere else, you know?
yeah. And then kind of do like the mwah thing, like on the sides of the
Sure.
French. And I told Gwen as well, but send Miri if you need me, or something happens. I almost forgot. I told Gwen this. Should anything happen, and I compared to the gods above, nothing does. But if like an army of God knows what, just try and keep everybody safe.
Oh, I'm not trying to fight that woman. No way. I'll get us all out of here. Don't you worry.
I feel, I can't say I feel bad. I mean, I do, but
I don't think she's coming here now, dearie, and whenever she decides to, it'll already be too late, so...
I know, I just, I mean, I was first sent here to be protective for everyone here, and then now I'm protector of the world. I think that's what's happening. I'm assuming that's what's happening. I think we just watched the start of the end of the world. Gods if I know.
Well, hopefully there's more people like you out there. Might not be you alone. You'll make friends.
I mean, I have allies. That's a word to use for it, I suppose.
I'm sure you'll be able to make more. I trust you.
And I trust you. Right, I ought to get going.
Good luck, Honey Hills. I'm proud of you.
I'll be proud of me too.
Alrighty, are you rejoining the group?
She will
It's quite
rejoin the group
refreshing.
now, yes.
Okay. Alright. Your group has been reunited. What are you doing?
Sure you don't want to stay? No one would blame you.
Oh, is Tice asking Honey Hills?
Yeah. I mean, you're obviously connected with these people. There's a war going on. It makes total sense.
As much as I would like to, I don't think I can.
Why not?
Stay on the path. I was told. I'm going with you guys into Mila, dear. Trust me, I thought long and hard about the possibility of staying, but I think my efforts are best used elsewhere.
I had a chat with some of the guys myself last night.
Yeah?
A little heart to heart, yep. Yep. I think I'm gonna be a changed man from now on.
Can I roll insight into
Yeah,
this?
please do. Tice, roll whatever you feel is appropriate.
I'm a
Alright.
guidance.
They're the same number, which is real convenient. Natural 20. That's that.
Fuck off. I hope
Blow
I
the
don't.
bubbles!
They're all the way over there. Pull the bubbles, Crunk.
I got a nat 20!
Yeah, but what's your bonus?
What's your bonus?
Hold on. Wait,
Not high
insight, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a modded 27.
I have a 28.
Oh my
Told you.
god.
Damn it.
So, what does, I mean, yeah, you, I guess, kind of believe him?
Probably be like, I guess it's up to you. It'd probably be like, there's some weird truth to it, but you don't know what it is. But like, most of it, like, there's, yeah.
There's the usual level of bullshittery, but there's a little
Yeah,
bit of
there's
truth.
like a hint of like, maybe there's something there.
Alright, Honey's just kinda... off to Numilida now, yeah?
Yeah. Take the lead.
I mean, this is your job we're returning. You might as well take the lead.
All right. I'll take the lead.
All right.
Alright.
You guys
The
start.
changed man, take the lead.
uh,
Squishiest man goes up front.
right, for real.
Honey
It's a
Hills will
metaphorical
actually...
Yeah, fire name Falarnis. Oh yeah, do you want to scout? Like
Me or
a number of
who?
feet ahead? Yeah, you're the woodland lady.
I say honestly, Fire Name Flares is the more survival based one. But I
I
was
look
gonna
up at
say,
the sky, looking for the texting image that I saw. Is there anything we need to be worried about in the immediate vicinity?
Everything.
Okay.
You look up in
no.
the air at that text message and you see this like a dark shadow. Come over the-
You see these three dots appear in a repeating pattern as the
And they
message is
start
being
getting
typed.
bigger. Oh.
Yeah. Oh. I mean that too. But no, I was gonna say if Tice does lead, Honey Hills will actually she'll walk with him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You are walking adjacent to each other.
NFP, do you wanna scout ahead? Look for. No, you're totally fine to not do so, but I feel like our strategy in recent combats has not been pristine.
Well, what are we doing? That's the thing.
We're
We're
heading
going-
to
we're
the
walking-
No, I know that, but how are we proceeding in the immediate vicinity? On a
Oh,
path through
Just
the
want to
woods?
walk like 20, 30 feet ahead of us, just kind of like keep a watch out with your wilderness survival skills.
I don't have
The wilderness needs to be explored. Caw, caw, rawr.
me when I go down on someone.
Oh my god. Okay. You're fired. What'd you roll?
Oh, was I rolling? Okay.
Oh, I mean,
whatever.
yeah, survival.
21.
Oh, yeah, okay.
See?
It looks like most of the people who are on the run, like you see a lot of like grooves in the dirt from like frantically traveling carts. Like a lot of people did not stop. It looks calm for now, but you can tell that it was fucking crazy like 2 nights ago or whatever.
Do I notice the footprints going in a certain direction?
They're heading towards the same direction that you are currently. It doesn't.
Any of them?
Sorry.
Jeez, they're like straying off.
No, not really right here. No. Seems like they're all kind of on the path, and like maybe, I mean, you rolled pretty high. Like there might have been like a cart or two that like pulled off to the side just to like rest for the night, or like a couple hours or what have you, just to keep going. But no, it doesn't look like anything like wild like what you saw before. What are we doing anything while we're walking? Did we? Oh, she just disappeared. I don't know if you were like walking with Tice for a purpose or just because, but
Yeah, for a purpose. I was
Oh, here we go. Another 30-minute conversation.
oh, shut up. That's like the point of this.
I know, fuck it. I'll just go do some laundry or something.
Don't do that.
Honey
Get the
Hills will
headphones on.
just kind of.
Podcast.
It's
Honey Hills like not just like still like looking ahead, like she's not like making eye contact with him. Just kind of be like, I didn't mean to get so upset yesterday.
Fair enough.
Just I want to say I'm sorry. That wasn't quite fair to you, but everybody's got their faults, right? And as she says, like the right, like she like takes a look at him.
I will say, what you did the other day, it wasn't the bad thing to do.
No,
I just wouldn't have done it.
there's a lot of things I didn't think I would be doing that I now am. So
Kind of like when we pranked you the other day.
you didn't think you'd be doing that, or
Oh no, I was the one who came up with the idea. But you know, when you got mad, and for some reason, and I can't explain it, you forgot how to fight. You just choked me, without thinking. Vampires don't breathe. You tried to choke a vampire, and like, I just think about that. You put your hands right where my mouth was, which is like not the thing you do with a vampire, and then you tried to choke out a vampire, which is undead, can't breathe. I don't know. It just felt. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna be a reckless fool, like, you know, good reason aside, don't forget what you're doing.
for once, Honey Hills is actually laughing. This time.
Like if you're gonna teleport in front of a guy holding a knife, like, don't charm him, because if you fail, he's gonna know you tried to charm him, and he's gonna try to kill you. Yeah,
Does Tice know that that's what I did? Wasn't that obvious?
I mean,
I think the fact that this guy was standing over with a knife, preparing to kill someone, and you popped up, mid-stab. I guess I don't know for sure.
I guess also Tice being kind of magically inclined, he would have like an inkling to what you did. He might not know exactly like what
But
He
you did,
immediately
but
became the fact that all of the other 3 people immediately became aggressive towards you, and he became immediately passive towards you. As someone who has used charms in the past,
okay. No, I say I just want to ask in
Yeah.
general. Yeah.
I mean, in real, is there a chance from a game mechanic situation you wouldn't have known? Yeah, but
Real.
I'm not gonna take back what I said.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah.
Got a
I mean,
Mason. Works on the
I
wolves too.
I will keep that in mind. I know we haven't always seen eye to eye.
I think you're a little bit shorter than I am.
I was about to say.
Well, I mean, there is that, yeah. But I don't think you're a bad guy. Is what I'm trying to say. I don't.
He's just misunderstood.
Yeah,
I'm
are
just
you?
mean.
Oh wait, what did you say?
I would say that I am a good person. I'm not nice.
No,
I don't try to cater to people.
Nice was definitely not part of the equation. But no, I don't.
In terms of saving people this week, I'm still up 15-3. So,
Well, we can't
Either
all be
that or, yeah.
heroes.
that is true. There's only one me.
Oh,
It's my
goodness.
world, and you're all living in it.
Oh, I don't think the world needs more of you.
Deep in the back, procreate.
I think you're in front of us.
Yeah. He just yells,
Yeah.
"Hey!"
No, you guys were walking. I just stood still. I wasn't commanded to do anything else, so I went back to the back.
We walked past you.
Oh yeah.
I
Like
waved
me-
up and just.
Like me as a kid when I went on walks with my parents, just like walk in front of them and then wait for them to catch back up and then trail behind and then run past them.
Yeah.
Or like in Skyrim.
Yeah,
You're
like a
following
fucking
someone.
fetch quest, like or
quest.
escort. Thank
Yeah,
you.
gotta like you run like 15 feet ahead of them and then they like stop walking, so you have to like walk 5 feet back, and then you wait for them to walk until they stop, and then you're just like,
Love it.
No, I don't. Listen, I don't have any ill will towards you. Yeah, that prank was kind of shit, to be honest.
what do you mean? It was fantastic. We got you perfectly, right?
You choked
you,
me
like-
there.
I meant in the material.
Oh, I was gonna say, Trent, that was a great prank, right? It was 10 out of 10. Yeah, roses. I mean, I had to bite 2 people for it to work. Technically, I only had to bite 1. Biting you was just a bonus.
I mean, you didn't have to bite me.
Yeah, but it's more fun that I did.
And-
Pinky.
Right on.
Not a
then.
sex thing.
It's not a sex thing. It's not. I'm gonna actually commit a
Pinky
felony.
hills.
Oh.
That's not very peaceful of you.
Well, I said it. not anyone
Look at the Crusades.
Oh,
War crimes
gosh.
all over it.
else.
War crimes in the name of peace.
The Mirlo Crusades.
Right. Well.
Are there any historical Mirlo Crusades?
No.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 25. Come on.
No, that doesn't change history.
Was there one point in history where
Oh, that's a
Mirlo
white
did
man.
a not peaceful thing
Oh,
But I.
that I can
Yeah.
lord over Honey Hill?
I'm sure there is somewhere some
Like this one time Mirlo punched a god. And I mean, he was a god, so the guy instantly died. But and since then, it's been downhill from there.
But listen, I know that I've been a little bit aggressive. I am trying to be better.
I think we have different definitions of aggressive.
I'm not aggressive in.
Like, those guys tried to kill us, you just yelled at me. So,
Honey Hills lore. Drop. Ooh. Yes, those guys tried to kill us, and yes, I just yelled at you. I've never been quite okay with being angry. It's not something I mean, nobody likes being angry, but it's something I
Trent, do you enjoy being angry? Sorry, continue.
Oh, I think that's quite a bit different, Trent now flies, apparently, which,
Yeah.
I'll
You were
just save that for-
flown when you were angry? Could you imagine? Get so angry, it's like Red Bull.
It gives you wings!
Gives you wings. Raging,
but-
it gives you wings. Put it in make a thing.
Make a thing.
$1 million idea. Million gold idea.
A lot of gold I could retire.
Exactly. But my mum, so I mean, Eladrins have different seasons, and there's like the natural season that they're in. My mum's always, her natural season is summer, and she was always very angry
A
all the
little
time.
hot-headed, you would say?
Quite literally
Is she
hot-headed. To the touch, and my dad actually has burn scars on his arms from when they first met, and I guess I always told myself I never want to be anything like that. I don't want to remind me of her because she wasn't always the greatest. I mean, she's better now, but I don't know, things are different, and I guess the high emotional stakes, like with that stupid prank, I just got so I let myself be a bit too emotional, and so instead of being sad or anything, because there's nothing to be sad about in the moment, I was, my friend was hurt, or I thought my friend was hurt, and so I was just seeing red. Well, I mean yellow.
Technically, I'm blue.
Well,
Heal at best.
when
Yeah, kind of a teal.
basically I refuse.
Are you
to go-
colorblind?
No, I've only gone into my summer form like once or twice, and it was not good things that came out of it. So I tried to suppress that part of me, and in turn, I think I have hindered myself, and it has led to moments like what happened. So I don't know what's going on with you. I just wanted to be a bit more open about what happened and why I'm apologizing, because I don't want to be the person my mother was ever. I don't like seeing that part of me. Trying to do better for myself, but clearly I've had some slip-ups.
I'm going to say, that's why you worship a god of peace.
It's not the sole reason. I was kind of raised up into it, mostly from my dad. But
Sorry, I'm not good with parental terms. Is that your father?
yeah.
Okay.
That's my my father. Alex, does Trent actually ask this, or is this you asking? Okay, Trent actually asks. Yeah, I do actually have different forms each season. Doing a full change is quite hard. I can't do it on command. But she'll actively think about it.
Trent
think
knows
about
the Midwest.
No. She'll think about leaving Gwen and kind of turn so that they both can see it. The blue kind of goes across her cheeks. That's that's winter. It'll go away, and she'll kind of like take a breath, and then think about like childhood memory, I guess, and the pink will go across her cheeks, like it's like vibrant fucking pink. That's a little hint of spring, and then whenever you see yellow, that's summer. I'm usually in autumn, but yeah, there's different forms. My dog is also a autumnaladron. Honey Hills, yes. But yeah, my dog always followed Mirlo, and I was told, oh god, what did he say? Oh, he said when I was a wee babe that Mirlo came to him and it warned him ahead of time that Mirlo would be needing me, picking me for a greater purpose. I guess Mirlo had an inkling of what was to come, all this, and when I was quite young, still a kid at best, I got snatched up. Well, not really snatched. I whisked away. You know, like how I teleported to defend the lichen, like that. Except for I went from Magisoa all the way to Maravine. Woke up right outside the gates, the entryway, whatever. Not really given much of a direction. Just this is where you needed. And when I say I don't have a choice in the matter, I truly mean I don't have a choice in the matter. I got picked. I get told I need to go somewhere, and I wake up where I'm supposed to go. Waking up in Nomila, that was the only other time that's happened, so obviously it's serious. This is serious. I doubt my mom was happy when I left, because, you know, it's the middle of the night. And I was just gone. But yeah, I truly know, I know as much as you do when it comes to all of this.
I was 5 years old when Mirlo rejected me.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Did
God
he
of
say,
children.
Did he
Turned
say
away a
why?
kid. No, he didn't say it.
How do you know he rejected you?
Well, the priest told me to leave. The priest who brought me in told me to leave.
That's...
They had prayed to Mirlo to see if I could be accepted. Didn't happen.
That's... That's not right. Unless there's more to you than meets the eye than what you're willing to tell me, which, I mean, to be frank, you probably don't
Clearly
feel...
he's afraid of me. Or at least he's worried. Must be something with me.
He's definitely worried, from what I can gather. Stuff that you don't even know. So, I mean, if you... I want to help you. I know you reject the gods, and that's well and fine, but if I could help you figure out what's going on, I would like to. If you'll let me.
You assume I want to know what's going on.
That is an assumption, yes. How about this? Let me rephrase. If you want to know what's going on with you, and you'll allow me to help, I would like to.
Keep it in mind. We gotta get paid.
I was assuming they were just walking the whole time.
Yeah, you're walking and talking.
I
And,
was staying in place. I'm still just.
well, you are
You're like
about a
quarter
mile back.
behind at this point. Yeah. We walk quick.
The fast. Okay.
Just see both of you just fucking.
Was anybody else doing anything on this, at least first day of travel? No? Okay. Well, I'm going to be a very benevolent DM and let you know that the next few days, enough to get you to know Mila Deer. So it'll be
No, we make it.
the 5th when you get there. Yes, you boom a boom, bam boom, pow, all the way to New Mila Deer. Little to no issue. Maybe a couple random animals cross your path.
Yay,
Yeah, they're all fine. You don't have to heal anything or any of that.
Yay!
But yeah, so you guys make it to know Mila Deer. Kind of the same situation. You see a lot of people that probably were from Sohadana who have like just recently arrived, kind of like setting up camps. You see a lot of people from like the Adventurers Guild kind of running around trying to help people. What were we trying to do while we were here?
We're trying to find the man who hired me.
Svindum?
Spindum.
Yes.
Spindum.
Your picture keeps wanting to drop.
I want to know. I want to talk to him. I want to get paid, and then I want to ask him who hired him.
Gotcha.
Or hired us.
Okay.
And if they specifically requested me.
Yeah, just a second here. Let me pull up.
Also, what his favorite color is.
Is this payback?
There's a callback, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Goldie was asking way too many questions last game to...
Very evil. Asked a very evil man what his favorite.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
resurrected that, by the way.
Let me see.
It was the same
here.
guy.
Yeah, it's the same guy that resurrected
the guy who
me.
resurrected Goldie, who basically did it because he was getting paid too. Also was asked what his favorite color is.
Here we go. Here's the folder I need.
It was red.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom,
Where's the
boom,
most
boom,
recent range? Just the
boom.
background of your.
Yeah.
desktop?
Yeah.
Till I get my notes up.
Okay, you and
Here we go. All right.
You'd watch Harry Potter.
Let's see here. This is the wrong fucking thing.
Were those your notes?
You better.
They were, but they were from the game that I ran for us, like,
Oh.
literal years ago. So,
2020,
not very,
2021.
yeah. Here we go. Hey.
Wow, you're old.
All right. So,
Yeah.
shush, it's fine. Okay, so Svindum is probably at the bar that you met him at. So you can definitely head that way. That's like the normal spot that he chills. That one's called the Bounty's Bane. But yeah, are you and the whole group going in there?
I'll probably go in myself.
Okay.
I'm full circle sitting at the fountain again.
Before Tice goes to go in, should like put a hand on his shoulder. You sure you won't do this by yourself?
Oh yeah, I trust him.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I trust him, but I could kill him if I need to.
Actually, hold on.
Actually?
Actually, Spindum is actually level 18.
Never
Will
mind.
annihilate you.
Yeah, no, never mind. I was gonna do
Need to
something, but then
connect
it
for
doesn't.
50
It doesn't
damage?
last as long as I thought it would.
Is everyone just like waiting outside of the bar, or like you at least going into the bar, or like
I said
how's
full
this?
circle, I'm sitting at the fountain.
Oh,
when I
okay,
first came
gotcha.
into
So
this.
you're
We're
at the
gonna
fountain.
Just like reverse everything that happened.
We're just gonna start over right now. Okay, cool.
We're gonna start all meeting in the
Oh
courtyard.
wait, actually,
Friend's gonna ask a kid for his tooth. And then we are going to
Oh,
There's a
wait,
black
wait,
cat.
Oh,
retreat to
actually,
our
with
respective
Trent
places.
walking back into town, you do see a couple people like rolling their eyes a little bit and kind of like being like, "Fuck this
Dang it,
guy
Trent
again."
Oh yay!
But
They were looking at
yeah,
your house for land.
It's
Oh.
been
his little
raised.
shack. Yes, Honey Hills.
Jasmine's mom.
Oh.
Got it going
Yeah,
on.
okay. Let me do Tice's
no,
stuff
no.
first, and
Yeah,
then
no,
you can
definitely do that. I just that's a thing I wanted.
Yeah. Okay, Tice, you walk into the Bounty's Bane, and you do see at the bar, you got like You got Fangst up there. He's just chilling. The guy who now is missing his tusks.
Thanks.
Yeah, his fangs. You got like the little like halfling woman just kind of like chilling up at the bar like next to him, and then you see Svindom at the very end kind of like leaning on it. There's like a couple like ladies he seems to be trying to chat up at the moment. But yeah, he kind of like flickers his eyes over to you, and you see him look pretty surprised to see you, and then he kind of like gathers himself real quick and he just goes, Dice, how are you, friend? It's been a
You're
while.
old ready, boy.
It's Freddy. Boy. He like kind of like brushes himself off and he just goes, would you like to talk downstairs?
Sure.
Or all right. Do you want people to deafen, or are you good?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think this is that private.
Okay, I just didn't know what your vibe was.
I will leave it up to your resplendent wisdom.
No, it's fine. If it's fine with you, I don't give a shit. Okay, so you guys kind of like walk down the stairs in the bar, and he pulls that one big barrel aside that kind of like leads into that empty room, and you sit down at the table, and as soon as you do, all of the sound from the bar above is once again cut out. This seems like an enchanted area to where it's got some sort of like silencing like spell-ish in the vicinity at least. And you are now sitting down, and he pulls out a bag and slides it over to you.
I'll hand him to Ruby. I don't know if I was supposed to keep this or not.
He takes it and he goes, well, I'm not going to lie, I did not expect you to come back.
Who hired us?
Some woman. She specifically asked for you.
Vampire? I guess it might be different. She might have changed her look. She
I-
probably would have changed her look.
Believe so. But you know, me also being of fiendish descent,
You didn't question
didn't
her.
really think
Why would
to ask, especially when she
Right.
hands me a bag of
Cool.
a
So
couple
you're saying a
thousand
vamp-
gold.
Yeah. So that woman, has taken over the country.
I heard about that,
Yeah.
which is why I'm
that's
surprised
not-
that you came back.
It's not our problem. Well, like I mean, it's not our fault that we were just doing a job, you know.
Yeah. I thought you just meant like, oh, we're not gonna deal with it. I'm like, what?
Uh,
I got my Chippendale.
Quickly mute them. They work too much.
I
But anyway, we're gonna work with this lady right now.
mean, we could.
I don't actually see that.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't die.
Did you know her? She
no.
seemed to know you very well.
She did. I'm a well-known guy. I'd
Sure.
like to believe I'm well-known. I'm well-traveled.
I'd like to think I am well known as well.
You're locally known.
Yes, locally. Speaking.
I don't know if you want to be super. If you're super well-known, then people know what you do.
Well, I'm not
You just wanna
planning
be
on
known by the right
staying here very long. I'm actually planning on going to Oidako for a while. I'm
Right.
trying to decide which side of this war I want to back, you know?
Yep, same.
One seems a little more fitting for someone like me. The other... Either way.
Mm-hmm. Do you pick prejudice or violence?
What is your plan, Dice?
I don't know. I'm gonna walk around for a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you got more work, I can do more work.
I do have one job. It would be quite heavily paid.
Who offered this one?
It's me offering it, actually.
Oh,
No higher up, just me.
alright.
Like I said, I want to go to Oidako. However, with the way this war is going, they're closing off ports. You have to have a specific reason to leave. You can't leave without approval. There's a man His name is Osto Jäger. He is.
God bless you.
Thank you.
That you're gonna make a comment about the fact that she's been saying I'm a taco for so long. What was the name of the city?
Oidako.
Wait, taco.
Yeah. It's like that
Oh,
little
that's okay.
island offshoot down over here.
I'm not looking at the map.
Okay. Well, for everyone else, it's over here is where he said he was planning on going.
Oh, okay. There's an O there. Boy,
No, it's Oidako.
and then what's the name of the man I need to find?
Otso Jaeger. It's Otsojager.
G. And where can I find this man? Or
Currently, he is, I believe, somewhere around Gerstia, which is right here. Not too far off from you. Kind of about the same distance as Maravine, just in the other direction.
is that orc? No.
What?
What is Castilla? I probably should just start with that question. What are they known for? What's their?
Are you asking him, or are you trying to
This is a
see
cherry.
if
I assume
you
Tyson
know?
would know.
Okay. Yeah, it's more of like a kind of like a logging town. They send like a lot of like supplies to Soadana and Nomiladir. Roll me a history check.
Okay. 13.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what you would know. So,
Would I know everything on this old pamphlet?
I mean, yes. It like I said, it's mostly a logging town. However, it's not even like a town really. It's more of like a village. There's been like rumors kind of recently that you might have heard that it's haunted. Like it's being like haunted by something or like fucked with by something. But if you that's pretty much about all you would really know.
So there's this guy here who can give you an OKZ, a fake ID, if you will, to.
Essentially, and if you guys have any need to travel out of country, I mean, it'd probably be useful for you to get this approval as well.
Sure.
I don't think he likes me very much though, so I wasn't going to ask myself.
You're such a likable guy, though.
I know, thank you. However,
Guy.
I just I might have had sexual relations with his wife.
Oh.
Very likable guy.
He's got Riz. Okay.
Young people.
So, I mean, you know, I could probably give you another 500 gold.
Sure, no problem.
I think he is currently doing some investigation of some sort. Also,
Did you say that already?
he's sort of like a general, but he's more of like an inquisitor. He
Inquisitor or Inquisitive?
both.
I don't know if there's fully a difference. In my head, Inquisitor is a religious thing.
No, more for like the government. However, that is clearly in shambles. So I think right now he's currently hunting a werewolf and also trying to figure out what weird ghosty bullshit is going down there, you know.
Got it.
But you come back with a slip for me, a slip for you. He might just ask for like a favor or something. Or you could steal it and forge it. I don't really give a shit. However, he does have a specific stamp that you're going to need, so you know.
Fuck his wife again.
Another question.
You're not there.
You're familiar with like a lot of. Are you familiar with a lot of the weird and shady business that goes around here?
Of course, that is my
Were
business.
you aware of what was going on at the Kitsador Tower stuff?
I had heard things about it.
was-
However, I am in line to be sent there if I fuck with it,
Oh, he's
so
gone now. So
this is accurate. And you know, he left like his nephew or something to be in charge for now, and he is fumbling, so I think I
how
might.
old is he? This might be just a.
Oh, he is like an adult. He's like
Oh,
23 or 4 or something.
Spring chicken.
Yeah, but that's like ancient this time.
well,
And you're
technically
29.
those numbers are skewed by a lot of skewed by number of baby deaths. But yeah.
Valid. Is there any other questions or things that you would like to discuss?
Honestly, you've answered more than I thought you would.
Also, is that lady going to try and come back and murder me or something?
Which one? No, her? No. She might. I don't know. If you slept with her wife or something, maybe.
No.
You should
I
sleep with
know.
her.
You're not there.
But yeah, I don't like. Honestly, if you die by her hand, it's probably because she came here to kill everyone, less because you specifically.
This is true.
But I
Oh.
don't know your life. I've known you for about 3 weeks.
We're like best friends. What are you talking about?
Well, you can be best friends with someone you've met for 3 weeks.
I don't like the French, so.
Well, luckily France doesn't exist.
Yeah, what is France? I don't even. What do you.
The stupid accent.
I've had this exact same D&D conversation.
It's.
Yeah, cool. So 500 gold. Talk to this guy.
Well,
Get you a.
get the slip. I don't care if you talk to him or not.
Well, does it have to have your name on it?
Not immediately.
Like, could I just get the slip and you put your name on it?
You could do that,
Or
yeah.
does he have to put the name on it?
Ideally, he would. However, I can't imagine you could get him to write my name on there. But if you give me the document with the stamp and the signature, I think
I could
Nima.
get him to write down a list of his least favorite people.
I feel like I would be at the very
Transcribe
top
your
of that
name.
list,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
friend.
I'll take your name. I'll transcribe it onto the paper.
Perfect. I think just the slip, the stamp, might be good enough. I think Nima might be able to forge the rest for me if necessary. It's up to you. If you can get him to put my name on there, shit,
I'm a very
I might
persistent
even
man.
give you a couple
I mean-
extra gold.
About to say, I made it out of the capital with a ruby, so
How did you do that, by the way?
I'm very good at my craft.
Apparently.
Like stealing candy from a baby.
Like sleeping with someone's wife.
It's easy.
That's-
Yeah. A master thief.
I look forward to seeing you again, Tice. This was, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm impressed you're alive, but I guess that'll be a story for another day.
I mean, haven't died yet.
Not
Don't
yet.
intend to do so soon.
Did go down once.
Going down once.
When we say
Oh, unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay. Are you rejoining the group, or are you continuing this conversation in your little private quarters?
No. I'll go back to the group. I'll go back to the folks. I guess I'll go back to where they are. I don't know if they've all scattered to do their own thing.
Oh yes, Honey House.
I would like to talk to Jasmine's mom.
Yeah, you walk by the house and it looks empty.
Oh.
Looks like it's been vacated. It actually looks like a couple of the refugees are kind of moving some shit into there at the moment. But if you do recall, she did say she was going to try and get her out of the city
Oh.
and towards more people
that's
like
right.
her.
She didn't say specifically where she was going, though. did
No.
she?
She basically just said that she was trying to get her, just like I said, around people that are more like her that might be able to help her.
Right. Are there still spider lilies around the grave that her and a fighter named Falernius made?
They have wilted. They are there, but they're wilted.
Honey Hills will like get the grab the root of it, like pull it out, and if there's still like a hole from like where Jasmine crawled out, she'll toss the spider lilies in there, just kind of like cleaning up the area.
Gotcha. Okay.
And after that, she'll just go back to where everybody else was.
Okay, good deal. T-Rat, are you doing anything specific in town? No? Okay. Let's see here. So
Up on some appointments that you postponed.
so many appointments. Okay, so Tice, you rejoined the group. Everyone is together. What are you? I'll let you talk. I said you're like with the group. I'm imagining you guys need to discuss things.
I feel like,
Yeah,
Honey
we
Hills-
definitely 100% was hired by
Svindom.
well, no, I'm saying like
Lenora.
the job we just had was by Lenora. I didn't ask. She did specifically request me.
Wait, she
Lenora
asked for you?
requested me in person. They didn't even try to fake it. Just showed up as her own self.
And did she
Requested me to do this job.
Did she tell your boss why?
No, I assume not.
Right.
She
Okay,
seemed
so-
very adamant on it being me.
That seems.
Despite the fact I'd only been in town like a week or two at the point.
That's interesting. I mean, there must be more to this, but
Gotta be my dashing good looks.
oh, I'm sure they help.
I mean, it's probably what Mirla warned you about. My dashing good looks.
You need to be careful. That guy's hot. I don't.
I don't quite think that's what he
It's the
said.
20 charisma. It's not.
He's hotter and bluer than me.
It's not the
Oh no,
fact.
he's hot. I don't think that. You know what? Sure, that's exactly what you wanted me about. I'm sorry. Did you say that you got hired again?
Oh well, actually, probably wouldn't have said that yet.
Okay, no,
Well,
I was checking to see if you
Yeah.
had
What
said
did
it. So,
what did we talked about? I forgot what we talked about doing next.
we just talked about going to Nomila, and that was it.
Okay.
That was the end of that because you wanted to get paid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got paid. I think I owe you like partial monies. I didn't write down how much. I'll give everyone 10 gold.
Okay, everyone
I'll
has 10
give
gold
you-
to add.
I think everyone asked for less than 10, so I will give out
Okay.
10.
I think
You
Honey
guys
asked for 20.
50?
I think Honey asked
Oh.
for 50. I got 25 already. I need yeah.
I asked for 10.
So, okay, so I'll give everyone 25.
Get everybody.
I
Okay.
asked for 10.
Everyone has 25 gold.
I will like
You get a bonus.
grandmother. Like a grandmother who refuses to say no. I will hand you.
So everyone has 25 gold they can add to their inventory.
I asked for 10.
You can donate it to children.
I'll just start sliding it back to you bit by bit through the next part of the journey. It's 1 gold at a time.
One gold at a time. It's the title of Tyson's autobiography.
In more and more creative ways every single time.
If we don't have any great creative ideas on what to do next, Svendom offered me another job from him, not Lenora. Unfortunately.
I would.
Unfortunately, because it'd be nice to learn more about what she wants. But
Is
I
it
mean,
possible to start a second war?
I mean, technically, yeah.
Warception.
Cleric would be upset by that fact, but
I think the second war has already been started, but
there's a war within the war. Like, wait, by second war, you mean like World War? I feel like has there only been one war before this point in the history of
A very bad spat.
No, like obviously there's been like
We have a god of
territorial
wars, and
wars.
we've had one war.
No,
Oh,
obviously there's been like territorial wars and things like that, but like the most recent biggest war of note would be the War of the Fiends, which would be basically what triggered all this essentially. This is just round
like second
2.
war. Are you talking about like a second concurrent war?
Yeah.
Or are you
coinciding
talking about
with the
like
first.
okay. Got it. So
what did your boss?
oh, he wants me to get some documents for him. There's a guy who doesn't like him who he needs a document so he can leave like a true hero, and he needs a document to say he can leave.
Where would we?
Where
Where would we be having to go?
Garesti.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Yeah, that's exactly how it's listed on.
Wait. Okay. Wait.
Your boss seems like a real stand-up guy.
Oh, okay.
How did
Gar is
lose
in like
favor?
the fish that licks bread. S-P.
Garcia.
Oh, that's real fancy.
Yeah.
Right.
Those phonetic things are more for me than for you. You're probably not gonna read them the same way I do. But anyway,
I
continue.
don't have any like little like symbols that tell you exactly how to do it.
So like, would Honey Hills know, like how long it would take to get from Nomiladir to?
Yeah, cause they're kind of like the local lumber supplier for like everyone in that little area, so you would know from like Marvine and stuff like that. Even it's kind of like it's really not too far from where you are, about the same distance from Marvine to Nomiladir.
Okay. Oh, I mean.
Maybe even a little hair closer.
I mean, Sway just wants documents that are there.
The problem is, I think it sounds like this is the only guy he knows that can do it, and this guy hates him because he slept with his wife.
Oh.
I like this. Let's go.
Basically, we're getting paid $500 to be carrier pigeons.
What's
Not
a dollar?
dollars, gold. 500 gold. Dollars are what you're going to get paid in.
Oh.
I'm going to get 500 gold.
I need to text Loon something. Sorry.
Sure.
Anyway, so yeah, we're just going to be carriers. Not a sex thing. We're going to be...
No, that's his wife. She's a carrier.
We're going to be messengers. We're going to grab a thing and come back. Which, in video game terms, is a historically good thing that always ends.
It's always. Nothing will go
Always gotta
wrong.
be the delivery guy.
Everything will be super easy.
Definitely don't get shot by a guy named...
What are you messaging me on?
I'm texting your numero.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so a fighter named Florence is on board. I feel like T-Rent's probably gonna go because friends are going. Okay, good deal. And I am being texted, I think, before we get a boogie response.
Honey Hills is like, I don't want to go.
I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't... Honey Hills is like, I don't want to get mad again. I just had a monologue about this.
I just monologued, bro.
Monologuing.
My main
no.
character syndrome.
D&D mom, can you make it so that I don't...
Mother.
Oh
Mother.
goodness. No, I mean Honey Hills will like. She feels I would say she feels better after like talking about shit. So like.
You assume she does.
No, she does. And she'll like. I mean, she's fine with going with. She'll stay on the path. Stay on the path.
Okay, good deal. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do, like, in town?
Is that dude's wife still around?
No, she's in another town.
No.
The princess is in another castle. With
Yes.
Can I buy another diamond?
Uh,
Buying diamonds is just, turning your gold into assets.
I feel like you might be. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, you could probably find one if you wanted to find a shop where you could buy a diamond.
Buy a second diamond.
You have 2 big old diamonds.
Sweet.
Yeah, to your text. Okay, so with that being said, I feel like we should probably pick back up here next week.
Okay.
So we are from Nomiladir heading to Gerstia and trying to get some fucking documents.
Yep.
Trying to. But yeah, like he said too, you kind of gotta, like, if you plan on leaving too, it might be good to just kind of, you know, boom, boom, boom. Oh shit, okay, thank you for letting me know, Renar. Look, alright, good to know. And we're ending, so that's fucking shit. It's okay. But yeah, so thank you for...
Wait, Alec wants to buy more dentist equipment.
Oh,
It's all good. You're in fanboy.
okay. Yeah, I'm sure you could get some. You can message me about it or whatever. But okay, cool. So next week we will head from Nomiladir to Gerstia, and we will try and figure out what the fuck's going on there, get some documents, or you could just say fuck whatever's going on there and just get your documents.
Documents and steal them.
You sure could. Raynor, thank you for the raid. Sorry that you kind of like raided and we dipped. I appreciate it though. Thanks for playing with me, guys. And next week, hopefully we get in a little more action. Oh, okay. I don't know why. I will find somebody to raid out into. I'm sure we have plenty of wonderful candidates. I am going to throw up the end card though. Let me drop some messages in here. If you guys want to jump in our Discord and hang out with everybody, vote on polls and stuff like that. And if you want to get caught up on our old ones, thank you, boogala. You can check out socials. There's stuff there. Also, we have a raid message. If you're just following or hanging out, you can drop that one in there. If you subbed, you can drop that one in there. I know. Bears magic. But shit. Thank you for hanging out, guys.
How is Boogala in my hand?
But okay, I'm gonna throw up the end card. I will catch you guys next week. I will actually catch you guys on Sunday as well, but we'll catch you next week for some of this stuffs. Have a good night. Yeah, all of us will catch you here next week. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. Everybody say bye.